was playing over at there's a mall outside of the Grand Ole Opry, Opry Mills over there, and I was playing a 615 house show over there. And this lady comes up to me, and I haven't completely wrapped my head around this, but she was like, you know how people say, like, you're easy on the eyes? Well, your music's easy on the ears. And I was like, are you trying to say I'm ugly, or are you just trying to say, like, I have good music? Like, I ain't sure what you're trying to say, but thank you.
Right. Thank God you didn't break it down with her. You don't want to talk to people in bars after they had a couple drinks.
No.
Hey, it's Deb. It's Happy Hour with Deb. I got a rockin'. First of all, you all see my besties on each end. I got Jacob Jones sitting next to me. So nice to be here. Holdyn Barder, independent artist out of Philly, just a good guy, most wonderful man. My little sunshine down on the end, Timmy McKeever, who's touring soon. We want to make sure everybody's watching. You're going to follow their careers. It's going to change your life. So I say that a lot, by the way. If I want her to eat something with me, I'm like, it's life-changing. It's going to change your life. Welcome to Happy Hour.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Oh, my gosh. It's an honor to have you. I love the accent. I want to get into everything. Tell me where you're from. Oh, you're a military brat.
I am. I'm kind of from everywhere. I lived in Washington State. That's where I was born. And they threw me in a bathtub, and I grew up a little bit after 9 months.
You know why? They put water in. You were like, what's the little thing?
Sponge.
Yeah. Right. Those little dinosaur things.
Yeah. You were a sea monkey. They sprinkled you in there, and they grew with water.
Yeah, but I lived there. I lived in Charleston, South Carolina,
beautiful
Groton, Connecticut,
city.
Alabama, Tennessee, briefly Virginia. So I've lived.
Are you Nashville home now here?
I am, yes.
I love it. How long have you been here?
I've been here 5 years.
How do you love it?
I love it here. I mean, the community's unmatched. There's very few places in this world that have a music community like Nashville.
Oh, it's the best city in the world.
And the thing about it, too, is everybody roots for each other here. You don't get that in a lot of other music cities.
Literally say that on the show. I'm like, you're humble, you help the next one in line. I love that. It's not, I bet Beyonce doesn't like. I bet Beyonce's not like, you go buy them lunch. Like, yeah, I love that about you guys. And you're a community of people that are there to lift each other up. It's beautiful.
Absolutely, and I think that's the beauty of it. I mean, I don't know how somebody can get to where they want to be without having a little bit of help. I think it's impossible.
Absolutely, and we're only as good as the people that we're surrounded by. You know, it's really key to surround yourself with people that are like-minded and uplifting and that kind of stuff. So it's great. How old were you when you moved to Nashville?
I was 21 when I moved to Nashville.
Wow, 21. I could get into a bar then. Did you play on Broadway?
I did not. I played a few shows down there for different showcases, but that's never really been my bag.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me about your career. How'd you get into this? You got a military background, but we're happy you're here in new country music.
So initially, it's for a very selfish reason. I mean, I did it to impress girls when I was in school, and I was very bad, and people made fun of me.
I think a lot of us did.
It didn't go very well. Famously,
did it happen to you?
Oh, yeah.
Famously, George Strait, that's the reason he got into music. He did an interview one time.
We've been doing a lot of George Strait talking today. Yeah, that's amazing.
Well, you can't do some country music talk without the king. I mean, it makes
sense. Amen. So wait, did that little stick work?
No, it did not. They literally hung posters of me around the hallway making fun of me from the YouTube videos where my hands would be shaking like this right here.
Stop it.
Paper.
I used to get beat up in the locker room just because I was doing music. Like people,
they secretly like kind of dig it, but they're just
they know all the words, but they'll still give you shit for it.
It did rectify itself because my senior year I did do the talent show and finished second place doing Blue Christmas.
Oh hell yeah!
Love it, love it.
You're like, take that.
Dating the chicks? Were you dating
no.
the cheerleaders? Right.
No, that was very much. I learned how to talk to women once I got a little bit older.
Right.
Yeah.
That's got to be a life skill to talk to women, I'd imagine. Does anybody schooled in that? Like, how do you get?
I think it's trial and error. I think you just kind of you just learn. I don't know there's any way to do it without.
And I think you learn what you like and what you don't like if you don't talk to people. You know, I've been to 2 weddings of complete strangers that I met on planes.
That's interesting.
I know. In like cities I had to fly to.
I barely want to go to weddings for people I do know.
Really? I love wedding. Anybody wants to be my wedding crasher out there, join me. I love a good wedding.
I don't dislike weddings, but I feel like, and this is nothing against anybody that does this, but like if it's a dry wedding, I don't really want to be there.
Never been to a dry wedding in my life.
It's a big thing in the South in certain places.
Oh, I know. My brother was in a wedding outside of Frisco, same dry wedding. I'm like, Is there no music? Like, what's going on?
I'll tell myself a little bit. My dad, actually, when he got remarried, it was a dry wedding. Not necessarily because of him, just because some folks in the family, like my uncle's a pastor. Right. Just being respectful to them, I had me a flask back there that I just run in the back, and I just kind of take me a sip. And
Would you like a beer?
I've never turned down a beer.
All right, let me give a little plug to our friends at Freedom Brew. A veteran and his wife started this company.
I love that.
They were both, grinding it out through life, working in corporate America. They're giving, the beer's amazing. They have a license here in Tennessee now. They give a huge profit back to veterans. I mean, their mission is that nobody's name is forgotten that served this country.
I love that. I mean, that aligns right with everything that I believe in.
Amen. Amen. So it really is. It's one of those things. I'm a coach and a therapist, and I work with trauma and addiction. So it's really so near and dear to my heart that we're taking care of the people that gave us the right to be sitting here.
Yeah,
that's right.
I think it's so important. All right, what flavor do you want?
What you got?
We have some cold ones. All right, can we tell you what we want? Would you be our gopher? Prettiest gopher I ever met. Right?
Go ahead.
I'm feeling an American lager.
That sounds festive. Let's do one of them.
I'm all good.
Dude, I am so disappointed in Holdyn right now.
I'm just filled up and swelled up with red, white, and blue American pride right now.
That's amen, right? Exactly. I mean, it's so important. I actually work with a lot of deployed military right now, and I'm gonna give a shout out to my girl Jen Stiles, one of my clients, and she was deployed. She got a 3-year-old at home. These are true heroes that we put names on the back of jerseys, and kids pay hundreds of dollars for them. And I don't think we realize that the only reason we enjoy the cold beer and each other is because of the sacrifice they've made.
Amen.
And one of the things that I actually put out a song on this past project called Homeless Man, and it talks about that, because I feel like a lot of people, they get into this 3 days a year thing with Independence Day, with Memorial Day, with Veterans Day, where, hey, we celebrate our troops 3 days a year.
Right.
We need to be celebrating them 365 days a year.
Yeah.
Amen.
Because without their sacrifice and going overseas, spending time away from their families, I mean, it's not just the people that died over in battle, it's people that spend time away from their families. Like I was without my dad for 9 months to a year at a time.
Yep. She was deployed for now. She got a baby at home. But when I raised my daughter, who's now, I'm 29. She's going to be 28. So she was anybody was in a uniform from the time she could talk. I'm like, go over and thank them. Anybody. And she just got in the habit as of, thank you. And it carried on to even when she was, I think the rest were drinking lager. Oh, I'll have this.
It's the lemon shandy.
No, I'm good, Jacob. We're going to team Jacob right here. Woo! Cheers, my friends.
Cheers.
America.
Happy hour to America.
To
to
America.
Country music.
Long live country music.
I tell you, every day I wake up and I'm like, thank God for country music. It's like life changing. But
I don't know how people get through the day without it. I really don't.
I don't either. It's really all I listen to. So when I'm back to my daughter, she's carried that into being an adult. I'm like, she would say as like a teenager, thank you for keeping my mom and I safe. Like that's the kind of respect we need to have.
People take this life for granted. I feel like it very quickly freedoms can be taken away.
Absolutely.
And my dad was a Marine, and when you see things through that perspective, it's like, well, no, the reason we get to sit here is because there's people putting their lives on the line.
Absolutely.
And it's literally happening. And it drives me crazy when people they get all caught up in politics and arguing, and it's like, well, the reason you can think the way you do is because these people are out here.
Absolutely.
Like, you're allowed to disagree here because you're allowed to.
Right.
Because there's people dying for you to do that.
Absolutely.
And so it's a respect. I think the respect has kind of gone away recently, and
Totally.
it's
Not
cool.
in my
It's cool
world,
to see someone. I'd stand by that too in my music, like somebody represent that. So that's awesome.
That's
And
beautiful.
one of my favorite things that I say when I'm on stage, when I'm getting ready to play some of the songs that I play, is I don't care if you're red, I don't care if you're blue, we're all red, white, and blue.
I love that. Yeah.
Sir.
That's beautiful. That's true patriot. I love that.
Do you have a song that you say that before? Or what is it?
It's September 12th.
Oh, that's a sick title, man.
Now, I will tell you
Titles today have been on
Titles
fire.
have been killer today.
Wow.
The story behind that song is I was actually at a songwriters round here in Nashville with my good buddies Quentin Hall and Jonathan McClendon, and they wrote this song, and it was kind of coming from a place where they were very angry about a lot of the stuff that was going on in the country, and I heard it, and I was like, hey, I would love to cut that song, but let's get back in the room and let's tweak it a little bit, let's make it more inclusive for everybody, and I'd love to put that out. So we got back in the room, and we wound up probably rewriting about 3/4 of the song, and it's not about 9/11. It's just about the feeling we had as a country after 9/11.
Totally.
Just about coming back together like this right here.
Like Alan Jackson's song. Where
Yeah.
Are You
And it wasn't trying to rip off what he was doing. It was just trying to be like the
Your
20
own
years
version,
later.
your
It's like,
story.
hey, like you cannot say that message too many times because no matter what people are saying on either end of the aisle, like there's a lot of us who are just here in the middle.
That's
Who are
right.
just like, hey, like I don't really care about all the outside noise. I just want to be an American and be happy where
That's
I live.
it, and that's what I tell people when they're like, "Are you Irish?" I am Irish, but I'm like, I'm an American.
My mom was on her way to the World Trade Center that morning. She
I didn't know
she
that.
missed the train because I was being bad. I never acted up.
Well, sounds like you're being good then.
Yeah, I mean,
Truly.
and she missed the train, and that train ended up being in the World Trade. So she missed it by like a minute. And our neighbor down the street, Victor J. Saraceni, was one of the pilots. And so, that's like like so many people who died that day of the 2000 whatever came from like my town, and they have the
we
memorial.
live-
And
Because Philly's
Hold
within relative proximity.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's close. Philadelphia to New York is a very quick train.
a lot of people take the train up every day for
Yeah,
work, and it's
yep,
but
and that-
it's crazy. God works like that
God
sometimes.
does
so
work
it's-
like that. That's right.
it's
You know,
crazy.
they say that when you miss something, it's divine intervention. There was something that, could have happened in that.
Yeah, God's hand is always right where it needs to be.
Amen.
And this music industry is crazy because I played that song out like right after we released it or leading up to releasing it. And I was just playing over at Alley Taps here downtown over in Printers Alley. And one of the firefighters from that day was in the audience that day. And like, I had no idea. They didn't say a word to me. They just wrote down on a napkin, like, thank you so much for playing that song, and
Wow.
put it in the tip jar. And I remember packing up my guitar that day and just tearing up.
Right.
Knowing that one of my goals as a musician is just knowing that people feel and just doing something that makes a difference in people's lives.
Absolutely. That's beautiful and true professional to say that too. And, there is a driving force behind all music, but there's a huge driving force behind country music. It changed lives. It moves people in directions. I tell my clients, I'm like, get a fight song. When you don't think you can take the day on, I want you to play the fight song. You don't have to sing it. You don't have to tell me what the
That's
name
all Toby Keith's catalog for me.
Red Solo Cup.
That's my first concert I
it
ever
is.
went to. Was Toby
We
Keith.
love- we
It was
did.
my first concert I ever went to was after 9/11. It was that tour the next spring. It was I forget what it was. The Pull My Chain, Come Back to. I don't know what it was, but we wore like red, white, and blue outfit. I still have a picture.
Do
and
you?
But I
It'll
just
pop on your-
I
your mom
always
will send it
loved
to me now.
that patriotism and
Me
like
too.
I saw him in Bowling Green 3 years ago, and it was the best show I think I've ever seen. And he just had it. He had it,
and
man.
he was so pivotal in medicine and giving back and
Oh
patriotism.
yeah, I just love.
and-
He fires me up. But
I
you
know
said
he-
champion song. I was
Dude,
like,
Red
that's all
Solo
Toby.
Cup is my go-to.
If he doesn't
like,
fire you up and you don't feel it,
right. Then you need to get the hell out
Leave
of
the
there.
country. Yeah.
Right, get out. We'll ship you out. But yeah,
Oh,
no,
man.
it's so true. What's the greatest compliment you've received on your music?
oh, that's a tough one. Sitting here thinking about it, I would say that the songs that I put out, like especially the patriotic ones, don't feel gimmicky. They feel like they're coming from a real place, like they're raw and authentic, and just try to tell the actual stories of the people that lived them. Because to me, it's not about me. I'm just the mouthpiece. I'm just the person who's
Right.
getting the message out there. Like,
You're
yes,
the
I'm
vessel.
the one who's the center of attention, and any artist will sit here and tell you that they don't enjoy that. They're just lying to your face, because I do enjoy it.
Right, who doesn't?
But at the same time, like, it's just, to me, just being able to be that mouthpiece for that message is just
That's
rewarding.
incredible. Like, we had an artist on yesterday, and somebody tattooed the lyrics to her song
Oh my goodness.
on their arm. I'm like, that's a commitment. Like, I'd be like, how do I even live up to that? But and because of people like y'all, like, you move people. You're daily in somebody's head. Your songs make them laugh, make them cry, get them through situations. It's pretty powerful.
It's the one
Yeah.
language we all understand, I think.
Truthfully.
I think it's beautiful too, because it's a lot of the time you're giving a voice to the people who don't have one.
Amen.
It's like God bless us with a gift. So
Yep. Absolutely.
the best thing we can
And
do
you
is use it, you know?
I mean, music moves people in every direction. So, yeah, it is. Do you feel that power when you're playing? Like,
I do. I mean, there's times where I get up on stage and like even though I'm very rough around the edges sometimes, I'm a very emotional guy too, and I think a lot of us kind of who evolve in this music scene kind of are like that. I mean, there's times
I think in country music you have to have a soft side to you.
I mean, there's times I've been up on stage where I've been playing a song and I didn't expect it. I just started tearing up because I just felt the emotion of the room. You'll see people in the back, they'll be crying, they'll be over here hugging their daughter or whatever it is. I mean, it's just one of those things where you just can't replicate that moment unless you're in it.
And we all remember like a wedding song or this, what was happening when something either really amazing was going on in our lives or something really shitty. And when you hear the music back, it brings you back to a place. It's just so amazing. Are your parents so proud of you?
I think they are now. My dad, I remember when I was first getting into this because I dropped out of college and it was 2018. I was initially going to be a mechanical engineering major and I was going to try to be a Navy SEAL. Like I was training with the SEAL Team 2 out in Virginia Beach.
Wow.
And decided in 2019 that I was going to transfer to Liberty University and do music school. And then I decided music school was stupid because it is.
Right.
Don't have to edit that
Sometimes
out.
formal education is grossly overrated and grossly costs too much money.
I just don't agree with people who've never done a dang thing in their life over here telling artists how to live their life. That's really my beef with it.
Yeah, no doubt.
But
no doubt.
I dropped out, and then my dad was like, "Do you have a plan?" And I'm like, "No." He's like, "Well, I'll support you when you have a plan." And I'm here, and
I can picture your dad right now. If you had the balls to ever say you didn't have a plan, he'd rain down on you. Yeah.
I had to come up with one.
Yeah. Come on.
and I'm 10 years into
We've
this
got
now,
one.
and it's and I still feel like I don't have a plan, even though we've had the last 3 years planned out.
I know. I'm gonna be honest. I think the whole grown-up thing is way overrated. Like I think you live your life, you live your best life, and you do what makes your heart happy. But adulting is like structure, and you gotta file taxes. I'm like, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, I mean, I'm about to be 27 next week, and to me, it's just like I feel like I'm 12 a lot of days.
Oh, sir, you don't even know.
I'm 27 too, so that's.
I'm
yeah,
29. We're all right the same age. Timmy, catch up.
Yeah, I'm trying,
man.
I'm trying.
You get a lot.
Catch up, Timmy.
yeah.
Catch up with us.
So, what's your tour schedule look like? You've got shows. You staying busy?
I do. This is going to be my first year where we're really hitting the road really, really heavy, like doing full band stuff. And
Oh, yeah.
got stuff lined up in Fort Worth. Got some stuff in Michigan and some other places. That's
Well, we were
coming up.
talking about Fort Worth earlier. It's amazing.
It's awesome.
I'm from right outside of Fort Worth.
I had never been to Texas until this
Sir,
year.
you ain't even lived till you've been to Texas.
And
Now he's got the cowboy hat.
cowboy
He
hat,
walked
that's
out
always
with
been
it.
fun.
right? Exactly.
There's some-
I'm officially banged from Texas.
love
There's some folks from Texas don't know how to wear a cowboy hat.
I know.
That's true.
I know. Well, I'm from Dallas, and it's like you don't see a lot of that. You see a little more Louis
There's
Vuitton.
two Texas. Yeah.
One of my favorite things I witnessed while I was down there is there was some dude who was on the stage playing, and he called out some girl from the stage. He's like, "Yo, you back in the third row. Your hat's on backwards."
Yeah,
That's
No
awesome.
great.
way.
That's
She was
great.
probably like, I'm crawling under the table. Somebody get me a shot of
That's
something.
awesome.
Yeah, that's great. Where are you playing in Fort Worth?
So we're going to be playing over at Rhinestone Saloon.
Love it.
And then there's some other places that I'd have to go back and actually look at my calendar if I
You're
sat
gonna
here
go
and-
into Billy Bob's and just have a beer, though, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Because I mean, I don't think have you been to Billy Bob's?
I haven't.
Road trip.
I
Timmy.
need to. I need to.
You have
15th
to
road
go.
trip of this year.
You have to
I
go.
need
We
to.
attended the TCMA Awards down there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that is some of the best food I've had while I was in town.
I
like
know.
there was just so much incredible food down there.
There is incredible
Yeah.
food there, and it's very Tennessee minded. It's friendly. It's Texans are proud to be Texans, and it's just it is. Texas is such a wonderful place. When people tell me I've only been through the airport at Dallas, I'm like, that doesn't count.
No.
I was
Yeah.
born in Houston.
I know.
But I was little. We're all from Philly originally, but the country music seed was planted when
He
I
was right when you were like a little kid.
I was a baby.
You gotta
I was-
follow Holdyn's social media because like every now and then a little Holdyn appears.
Little Holdyn.
Like little when you were a child, like by a boat or
It's
something.
like a little picture.
Little picture. It's a little
Yeah.
cutie. You were a little cutie. So it's very like it's cool. That's what your fans.
We lived in the Woodlands. That's where we.
Did you
lived,
live? Yeah.
outside Houston?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
but I gotta
Houston
go back.
and Dallas are like separate continents.
Feels like it.
It really is. Like people from Houston are not like so fabulous with like people from Dallas, and people from Dallas are like it's literally like living like the air feels like you're breathing in clam chowder.
Yeah.
It's hot as shit. It's very muggy, but I mean, I think all Texas is good Texas.
I would be lying if I said that I've explored everything there is to have down there, but my goal is to be down there a lot more next year, and I'm already going to be down there for the next 4 months.
That's
so.
amazing.
Yeah.
Please experience everything. You know, they have a live cattle drive in Fort Worth that goes at like 10 and 4.
Yeah, I actually got to
the
see
Longhorns.
it. Yeah, I actually got to see it while I was down there.
Yeah, it's amazing. You know, I remember anytime anybody flew into Texas, we immediately took them there. And you can, it's like its own little world. You can carry this from bar to bar and walk around. And, you know, it's really funny. Years ago, if you were not the driver, the passengers could drink in the car. As long as I'm like, there's a rule for everything. Like, yeah, it's really like Texas' own little world. I hope you have the most amazing time when you're there.
Yeah, it reminded me a lot of a better version of Broadway.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah.
totally.
Like, it's not as, like, it's definitely very touristy, but the food's better.
It's
and
really good.
uh,
I love Broadway, though. I have to tell you, I just do. Like, the energy there is amazing. How many bachelorette parties have seen you perform?
Oh, goodness, a lot. Some of them fun, some of them not so fun.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
somebody throw up on my shoes. She's like, I'm getting married. I'm like, who isn't?
I had one time I was playing somewhere over in Midtown, and one of the girls in the bachelorette party decided they were going to try to get up on stage with me, and like security
Oh, Lord.
grabbed her off the stage and
Oh,
escorted her.
no.
Yeah.
Sounds like
my
something in
gosh.
your world.
So music-wise, so how many songs you have out, and what's in the pipeline?
Okay, so I have about 20 songs to 25 songs out right now.
Heck
And then I
yeah.
actually
Oh, yeah.
have an EP I just released called American Drifter.
Yep.
Back in November, that just goes through the ups and downs, the different angles of all of military life. And then I have a 21-song self-titled album coming out in February.
Nice, man. Let's go.
Go get
Yeah.
it.
Badass.
I'm excited to hear it.
Are you-
I haven't listened yet, but I need to listen.
Totally.
Yeah.
Well, the other piece of this too is we're releasing my first single to country radio.
Heck yeah.
in January. So-
Nice.
Congrats.
January's a cool time to release because nobody releases in January.
You know, and I found that out kind of by accident one time as I released a song called Ends and Why, which is I've never been able to replicate the success that one's had, but it just took off and it wound up being released like January 3rd or something
Yeah.
like that. So after that success, I was like, I'm gonna release in January every year. now.
January.
Beat everyone to it, man.
New year,
That's
new
great.
me, new song. I love that. That's amazing.
What would you say? 'Cause I haven't listened to you yet, but I will. What's like the first song you would say to a new fan listening? Like, listen to this first in this order.
Now I know what my team and what the different people here in town would say. That'd be half of it.
Yeah. What would
because-
you say?
What would I say?
What's your favorite song?
My favorite song I put out. I like all the ballady stuff. Like I'm a huge fan of the ballads. I mean,
Yeah.
half of it's definitely up there, but I love Someone Else's Eyes.
Okay.
Then
That's
if you're
beautiful.
in the patriotic vein, I would definitely say Even Heroes Need Saving. That's going to be the new radio single.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
incredible.
I'll probably
I have a
love
question. I know. So I'll go out to dinner and listen tonight. Everybody comes here with a guitar and a dream.
Mm-hmm.
What's your advice to the 17-year-old that's like, I'm going to Nashville?
I would say stay true to you. I mean,
Yeah.
the thing about it is, and that sounds like such generic BS advice, but it's true because you'll have people who go out here and trend chase, just try to be the next thing. I was actually having a conversation with a buddy of mine in Vegas a couple of days ago, and he said that people respected him more because he stuck true to his brand through the ups and the downs of the
Absolutely.
industry. Because I believe that, especially with independent streaming and the way that music is now, that if you just stick true to what you do and stay in your lane and do something unique, there's going to be a crowd. for you.
Absolutely, because I think that is, like, we've talked about this a lot on other shows too, that if you're following a trend and that trend dies, you've died with that trend.
Yeah.
You know, and there is only one Taylor Swift, you know? There's only one Timmy. There's only one, there's only one of you, and that's what makes music so beautiful, is that the artist behind it and the storytelling and the fan base
And I think brand identity is just such a big piece of it because a lot of people don't view this as a business. Like
Oh,
it's a
it's
business.
totally a
I mean, you
business.
can sing your ass off. You can sit there and you can be the best songwriter in the world. But if you don't have something that sets you apart from the herd, then you have absolutely nothing.
Right. Absolutely. And what's your biggest inspiration come from your writing? I know you're very patriotic and
I mean, it comes from all different places. It could be a random conversation I have with somebody at Kroger. It could be just me watching
can
a
you
documentary.
write a song about the four of us? That would be great.
I'll see what I can do.
That'd be amazing.
I'll see what I can
Happy
do.
hour.
Happy
Yeah.
hour. First of all,
I think that's been very well documented. but
Yes,
I'll
right.
see what I can do to put a new
Reinvent
line.
That would
the
be
wheel.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Right. I know happy hour is the best hour. I don't even care what time it is, people. It's
Who are
fine.
like your influences artist-wise?
So whenever anybody asks me what my sound is, I always tell them it's like, imagine Alan Jackson, Toby Keith had a baby.
Okay.
Like
Oh
very
my
patriotic,
God,
very very
that's
storytelling driven.
great.
That'd be a really ugly baby, but
No.
No, they're legends.
What's your favorite song you haven't written?
you don't have the feminine touch to it, man.
Right, exactly. We're working on him.
We're getting there. We're getting
working
there.
on him. What's your go-to song? What's your fight song?
Oh, I love Eric Church. Eric Church is my
love Eric
absolute
Church,
favorite.
too.
I think that how he evolves from album to album is just unmatched.
I got to meet him at Crash My Play a couple of years ago. Just really cool guy.
Yeah, I mean, I would say pretty much anything in his catalog.
Right.
Or just, I mean, the obvious, like Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I'll run
Yeah.
through a dang brick wall when that song comes on.
I'm telling you, if there is
That's the
something,
song, man.
and if you don't like that song, it's like you can't even be an American. It is incredible.
American.
That was
Once
one
that
of
hits,
that was one of the first songs I ever learned on guitar, and like all growing up playing bar shows and shit
They
like
go
that.
wild, dude.
I would play it every damn time, and they loved it.
I
Like,
always save it for like the end.
Yeah.
Because then everybody's there.
This summer, a couple times I heard.
People
Yeah.
get turned up.
And
It's
they
like-
go
I was
nuts.
playing a fraternity party down at Auburn.
How fun is that?
Oh boy.
And it was completely unplanned.
Can
Like, I
you
was,
take a ride-alongs when you go to these fraternity parties? Because we want to go.
I'm sure you could.
Okay.
I mean, there were so many people there, I don't think anybody would have noticed.
Right,
I think there's a lot
know.
of people that didn't even notice I was
Do you
there.
know what people call that? Assholes to belly buttons.
But I went down there to actually do a charity event a couple of years ago, and some of the girls that were there were like, "Hey, you should come out and play at this party tonight." And I'm
Right.
like, "Okay, all right, that sounds
Right,
fun."
exactly.
And they were like, "Do you know the Redneck National Anthem?" And I'm like, "No, what's the Redneck National Anthem?" And then they told me, and I was like, "Oh, courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue." So anytime I get up on stage now, I'm like, "Does anybody know the Redneck National Anthem?"
That's great.
That's awesome.
It
And,
is.
as soon as they hear it, because I don't tell them what it is beforehand, as soon as they hear that first chord on the guitar, they're like,
I know, it's such a cool
Just
song.
that
It's such
is
a
it.
cool summer song. It's such a cool beer drinking song. It's really is amazing.
But it has meaning too. Like that's the
Totally.
thing. Like it's like there's a lot of like drinking and party songs, but that's a drinking and party song with a meaning.
with the
You
tongue,
know,
with the heart.
Yeah.
That's the
with heart.
difference.
And it's autobiographical too, because I was listening to that album, like I was listening to it front to cover when we were driving through Kansas last week, and he has like this live aside that he does before he plays that song, and he talks about his dad being in the army and losing his eye and hanging this flag on the farm.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
just
man.
like when you hear him tell the actual story before the song, it's just like,
yeah.
I'm
It
ready.
is. It's really. It's
You're like-
inspiring. It's
Full blast.
It's like
Right.
3 o'clock in the
Exactly.
morning, 20 degrees in Kansas, and I'm miserable, and it's just like, okay, I'm
That is America.
it's totally American.
Middle of Kansas, 3 a.m, blasted Toby Keith. That,
Right.
and even like when I was in Vegas, like the guy I was getting my Uber ride from the Enterprise, dropping the rental car off, and the Uber driver was like, "Well, what do you do, man? What are you in town for?" I'm like, "Well, I'm a country singer songwriter," and he's like, "Well, who do you like?" And I'm like, "Well, I love Toby Keith. That's what I've been listening
Yeah,
to."
right.
And he was in there, and he cranked that thing all the way up. I mean, all the way up. There wasn't any room
out there in
between the dials.
Vegas, he
Yeah.
probably doesn't get that often, so he was like, "Yeah, this is my moment."
And I was like, "This guy
Right,
gets me.
exactly.
He gets
That's
me."
right. Yeah, totally. What's the biggest compliment you've ever heard about your music, your something online?
I had, and I don't know if this was a compliment all the way around, but I was playing over at there's a mall outside of the Grand Ole Opry, Opry Mills over there,
Yep.
and I was playing a 615 house show over there.
Yep.
And this lady comes up to me, and I haven't completely wrapped my head around this, but she was like, "You know how people say like you're easy on the eyes? Well, your music's easy on the ears."
I
And I was like,
That's
"Are
a
you trying to
great
say I'm
compliment.
ugly, or are you just trying to say like I have good music? Like I ain't sure what you're trying to say, but thank
Right,
you."
right. Thank God you didn't break it down with her. You don't want to talk to people in bars after they had a couple drinks.
No.
That's so. Any haters out there? I don't think you're a badass or a rock star till you got some haters.
Oh, absolutely. Because there's people that think that what I'm doing is disingenuous, and that there's I mean,
As they're in their basement playing PS5,
one of my favorite
eating
things.
Cheetos their parents paid for.
Have you heard the new Hardy album? Like Y'all Need
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So there's that part about he's talking about some loser in his basement on Instagram. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I think about every time I see one of those haters now. 'Cause I'm
Exactly.
just like, well, you're not gonna faze me because I've been through way worse. I mean, we already talked about me getting just bullied religiously in high school over
I
writing
know.
songs.
You
Yeah.
and Timmy.
Yeah.
Timmy, who bullied you, honey? Put a
I'm not
hit
gonna
out.
drop any names. I'm not
You
gonna
know, 'cause
drop
there-
any
I put a
names.
hit out on
I
The
didn't
lo-
start
the
writing
locker room
till
was
after
brutal
high
for a
school,
little
so
bit.
I
Yeah.
avoided that.
Yeah.
And some of it was a little bit easier because I was in baseball and football and everything.
Right.
But that didn't actually. It was almost worse in those locker rooms.
Oh
I
yeah.
bet. I
Yeah.
bet.
Oh, it got physical. It
Well,
got
they'll buy a
physical for
ticket to
sure.
your show one day, and they'll see what's up.
I've already had some of them hit me up. The craziest part about all of it is I don't even feel like I've really done a whole lot. And some of these folks hit me up and be like, "Hey man, I would love to come see you. You give me tickets to your show," and you come back, I'm like, I'll think about it.
It's like
I forgive, but I don't
wait, you
forget.
hated
I
it in high
forgive,
school.
right?
Because
That's
I'm an inherently petty person.
Yeah.
Like
Are
I enjoy
you?
like two
That was really big of you to admit that.
like
That was
not like in a way.
Thursday to me, just bang, just pulled right out.
It's a respect thing.
Not in
It's
a way.
Totally.
It's
yeah.
like I'm equal opportunity. I believe that if you're an a-hole, then
Right. You're not. You're
There's a
right.
lane for that,
Absolutely.
and-
Absolutely. You're allowed to curse on happy hour.
trying to be professional.
I know. Me too. It's been years. It's still not
And
there
I say
yet.
that and my dad's like an actual sailor, so like it's kind of in the DNA.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't trust people that don't curse.
Me either.
I don't. They're the same people that don't like dogs. What do you hate, kids and sunshine? Like it's like it's just
Toby
so.
Keith.
Yeah, right. I mean, you're from Philly. It's a survival tactic. You need it. Like you need to be a good.
And I think I was telling y'all this off air, but half my team is from Philly. Like one of my managers, like my producer, they're all from the Philly area.
And they come to you. How does that work?
So I have a very unique kind of management kind of situation where none of them live in Nashville, but Lenny was a former artist, and
Okay.
he became part of my marketing and branding team. And then he had a vision that what he wanted to do to help young artists, and I needed just a lot of help. So it's been very cohesive in that way. And then Andrew is actually based out of Nashville. He's in East Nashville over at
Okay.
Rock King Studio.
Yeah.
So if anybody out there is looking for a great studio in town, Andrew's the best.
Okay, great. Yeah. So how's that work? Like with you, do you go there? Do they come here? Do you communicate? Like just
A lot of Zoom calls.
Lot of Zoom calls.
A lot of
And-
constant texting, especially when I'm driving. I can hear the notifications going off, and they'll be
I
like,
know.
Quentin sent you a long text message or
I know.
whatever it is.
Quentin and 94 others said, like, I'm like in the car, I'm like, shut it.
So I have to like try not to die and just kind of like,
Yeah, absolutely. I know. I think it's the biggest distraction. What do you do for fun time?
I love fishing. I love just doing
Of
anything
course you
fitness
do,
related.
sir. Of course you love it.
Like I love working out just to get away from me to center myself and getting the rage out that I may have for the day.
Yeah. Any rage.
just love
Are
being
you
outdoors.
Sure, you're not from Philadelphia?
I'm not an angry person. I
No,
just
I get
it allows me to channel it.
Yeah, and it's the importance of working out just to mentally clear your cobwebs and your shit in your head is just so important. It's either that or like your girlfriend sleeping over watching Buddy the Elf with a case of wine.
That sounds.
Which is kind of great, honestly.
Kinda
I was like, there's a
Right.
time and place for that.
There's
I'm
a
very
time and
sure.
place.
Well, the
Yeah.
next sleepover with a case of Chardonnay, you guys are invited.
I
Buddy
love
the
it.
Elf, you got that, Leah? Tell me what you like from Trader Joe's because we go crazy on the Trader
I'll
Joe's.
make sure to bring the fuzzy slippers and the
Please
case.
do.
I went
I
to
know.
Trader Joe's. They've got great prices.
They do. They
Like,
do.
so cheap.
There's certain
like, it's
things that I
great.
just get from Trader Joe's. Like there's this green dragon sauce.
Oh,
It's amazing. Like tacos, it's your jam. Like there's certain things now. My new obsession.
you can tell I'm getting
I
hungry.
love me some candy and some sweets and some cakes and stuff like that. I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of that. Just had a grandchild, so I don't know if that's going to go away. But they have these funnel cake fries, and
Oh,
it's just
goodness.
you put it in the oven. It's just
Oh,
funnel
Lord.
cake. Give you a little powdered sugar. Life changing. It'll change your
I'd be
actual life.
I'm pretty ignorant to Trader Joe's.
Yeah,
just gonna
I
be honest
know.
with
It's
you.
not like huge. There's only. I go to the one in Princeton. Actually, is the closest one at home from us. But
There's like 2 here, I think.
They're
Yeah.
all over the place around here.
yeah, are they? It's they sell liquor here or no?
Yeah.
Because the one in Princeton
Yeah, they
sells
do.
liquor in there
think
too.
so.
But I think once you get a taste of something you love in there, like it's just your
They've got these like ginger snap cookies in like a bucket. They're so good.
so good, right?
once
Just
fall
go
comes
in
around.
one day and just be
Yeah.
like randomly pick up something in the fridge.
You
All right,
know
I'm gonna
what's
tell you
up.
what to pick up. They have these brownie, they're ice cream sandwiches, but it's coffee ice cream
Oh,
sandwiched between 2
Deadly,
brownies.
man.
that's dangerous.
It is.
I can already feel the weight getting on just
I
thinking about
know,
that. 'Cause I love
but
coffee. I
doesn't
love
like
coffee ice
that
cream.
sound like
Brownies are one of my absolute favorites.
Oh my gosh, amen. And I shouldn't be telling you guys this, but like, I need downtime. Like, I need an hour or two after a day. I mean, this job is the greatest job in the world, but there's also a part that is very draining, not from this show, but from my job. And I need to be the kind of chick to be like, I just need my dog on my lap. I need something ridiculous on television, like 90 Day Fiance or something. And I need my Trader Joe's ice cream.
I'm a big Office binger.
Oh, Office
I
is
love The Office.
great.
I've watched
Yeah.
that entire thing. I would say right now it's Landman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to get into Landman.
You got
You're
to.
missing out, dude.
Landman's
I
good.
I
Is it
started
Paramount?
watching it and I blew through the first season and
Is
the
that
first two
good?
episodes of the second.
Is it
in
like a
a day and
Yellowstone?
I
half.
did too. Like
And
literally,
now I'm just like every Sunday I'm like, all right, Landman's on, let's go.
I'm gonna put the Eagles on and watch Landman.
Yeah, you
I was
got
at a
to.
buddy's
You
house
got
last
to.
night, and we were just sitting there eating snacks and caught up on the last 2 episodes from when we were on the road.
That's awesome. Man.
That's
was,
amazing. Yeah.
Is it like Yellowstone or what's it?
It's same creators, right?
I believe so. It's Taylor Sheridan.
Yeah,
I believe.
yeah.
is the person
Okay,
who's the
so
creator.
same
Yeah.
kind of vibe. Same.
Yes, I would say
I'm
similar
happy to know
vibe.
I'm not the only couch potato, but that's it. All right. I think I brought this up to Timmy like a long time ago. There's a show called Cheers. Do you remember it? It was years ago.
That was a little bit before my time. I have heard of it. I've
It's
never
a classic.
watched it. And my dad.
By the way, Timmy promised me that he would not only be but sing it out loud.
Yeah.
It's a.
He's
it's
like,
a-
I'm making
I
great
know,
progress.
right? It's just like I'm telling you, I'm gonna call him every day and be like, Timmy, what episode? But it's a guy. It's about a bar in Boston, and like the theme about it is like everybody knows your name when you walk in. Like it's a true bar story. And I go back. Have you ever seen it? You've seen it.
No.
What?
I haven't.
I feel like in
Calling
Boston,
your father.
I'm so sorry.
in Boston, that doesn't sound like a thing that would even be possible. Like I've been to
lot of-
Boston.
Yeah, it is. But it's really just the whole concept of it is it's like through the lives of all these, people that come into the bar, and there's nothing better than a bar story. I
I'm
don't
here for
think
it.
in the entire world. All right, I have to ask you one more question. Don't break my heart. You're gonna come back.
Oh, absolutely.
You're gonna keep us
This
updated.
has been a
yeah.
great time.
Oh my gosh, you're a true professional. We are so happy that you're part of the Happy Hour family, and we want to get on this ride with you.
Absolutely, and I appreciate y'all having me here. I mean, this has been one of the best interviews I think I've had in the last couple of months. It's been a really
Right,
great time.
right.
Yes, sir.
It's right. That's why I bring friends.
Hell yeah.
Fun. We're having so
more
much
fun.
fun. We're having
It's
so
a
much
lot. It's a lot better than like you doing it through the phone, or you have one dry person like in a booth, like with a shield.
Yeah.
You know, it's really
yeah.
funny. One of the
Where are you from?
I know.
What's your name?
I know. It's like a prison interview.
I
For
know.
God, pick up the phone. Let me tell you the code word for smokes. I had a publicist reach out to me yesterday. That was for somebody who was supposed to come today, and she's like, "Can you do like a cool Zoomy thing?" I'm like, "That's not my vibe.
Yeah.
I need connection with humans. Like I'm, for work I can, but like this, everybody interacting. This is the heart of what the show is about. We started the show with the concept that we wanted people to dream big, and you dreamt big, and look where you are, and that's so amazing. Like I tell my clients all the time, I'm like, that's not something to worry about. Dream bigger. Don't. I think we get stuck in a rut. I don't, because I'm like a 7-year-old.
I think that this country and this world is really built for dreamers, and I think that
Totally.
if you have a passion, you need to chase it.
Absolutely.
Because I had this thought, and I was the old age of 18, was sitting here
Right.
thinking like, I know that if this doesn't work out, I have plenty of time to go be boring and get a desk job somewhere else.
Right. Don't ever get a desk job, sir.
Go for it.
Yeah, right. Amen. What's the worst that could happen? Nobody ever died from trying to be great.
There's people out there fighting so that you can do that.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So I think it's
Absolutely.
selfish to not do that.
I think so,
Because
too.
it's like you have that freedom to do it, so do it.
Why
There's
would you
people that
not do
that
it?
are dying
So
so
you
that
can.
someone can do that. So it's like our right to chase our dream. That's how I see it.
Absolutely. Tell the fans where we can find you on socials and all things Jacob.
So you can find me at Jacob Jones Music on Instagram and TikTok, Jacob Jones Country on Facebook, and then you can go to my website, jacobjones.com. We're actually starting a new community called the American Drifters. So what that is that we are effectively taking anybody that's lived in the military life, was a military brat like me, or just wants to support the military community and tell their stories. That's going to be all inclusive on my website. So if you want to tell your stories and have them told, you can submit that there as well.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And your socials?
At Holdyn Barder Music on all the platforms.
Website?
Spotify at HoldynBarder.com.
Love it.
So yeah,
Staying true to
got
himself.
got some
Mr.
shows.
McKeever.
It's Timmy McKeever Music on all social media platforms, and then just Timmy McKeever on DSPs. So
Timmy's getting ready to go on tour.
Hell
yes,
yeah.
sir. Yeah.
Right? I know. It's
gonna be a long haul,
My
so.
co-host. You have a career in music.
That's not allowed. You
It's
can't do
not.
that.
I'm like, you're taking my kid away. I literally wanted to call his dad and be like, "Did you firm this up with me before you?" It has been an honor to have you. We cannot wait to have
Thanks
you
for
back.
being here. Yeah.
Wish you, thanks for being here, and the greatest of 2026. I hope you go in like a rock star.
Well, thank you so much, guys. Been good to me, and it's shaping up to be a really good year, and I've had a great time coming.
That's great. Awesome.
Yes, sir.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Hell yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.